Well, the woke mind virus is a jealous mind virus. It wants the spotlight all the time. You've heard the personal is political? Yeah, because if everything's political, then there's never a moment that you don't have to think about the woke mind virus. And it just seems really, really good at worming its way into everything. And so we come to this. Here's the headline. University removes article about alumna because she worked on Johnny Depp's legal team. Yeah, in the case that Johnny Depp won. I think I'm sensing a bit of far-left dogma here. Says City University of New York removed an article on its website about a Hunter College graduate because she had worked on Johnny Depp's legal team in his defamation lawsuit against his ex-wife, Amber Heard. Yarlin Amina, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, graduated from Hunter College, part of New York's public college system, in 2015, and is an associate attorney at Brown Rudnick LLP. At 29, she was also the younger lawyer on Johnny Depp's legal team. She said, quote, "I worked with the team on the opening and the closing and was the master of the facts of all the evidence," as she said in a now-deleted article. Quote, "If someone needed pictures or text messages, I would look them up and assist everyone as we went along." So you have a young female lawyer whose work contributed to a successful verdict. So that's got the right identity ingredients, right? You'd think that would be something they'd be celebrating. But you'd be wrong. But because she worked in defense of a man who had been accused of domestic violence, City University, New York removed the article celebrating one of its graduates. And this is what has replaced the article. "We appreciate everyone who shared their concerns about an article in our newsletter featuring a recent City University, New York graduate who worked on Johnny Depp's legal team. We understand the strong negative emotions this article elicited and apologize for publishing the item. We have removed it from our blog. The article was not meant to convey support for Mr. Depp, implicitly or otherwise, or call into question any allegations that were made by Amber Heard. Domestic violence is a serious issue in our society, and we regret any pain this article may have caused. But wasn't this all settled in court? I mean, that was the point of the trial. This was all settled in court. Whatever anybody's opinions are regarding Johnny Depp or Amber Heard are totally irrelevant at this point. This is just mindless wokeness. That's all that this is. This is the usual reality doesn't matter. As some emotionally unbalanced person had negative emotions surrounding this, so therefore the article has to go. And even though, Johnny Depp was obviously defamed by this woman, all women or something. Anyway, we have a tweet here from a Brooklyn College professor, Casey Johnson. He says, "Not a good look for City University, New York, to put it mildly." The memory hold article celebrated the legal acumen of a 2015 Hunter grad, the daughter of two immigrants from the Dominican Republic who had worked on the Depp case. And here, once again, we see the limits of identity within the far leftist cult. Anyway, it continues, more from the memory hold article, which is filled with tips for other students who might want a future in law, but was removed, it seems, because of protests about the grad's client. Do you ever worry that in the future, nobody will be able to get a fair trial because every lawyer, every judge will be a woke activist? Yeah, keep worrying. Anyway, this article ends with the removal of the article and statement is all the more curious because Depp won his defamation case against Heard and showed evidence that he was the victim of domestic violence at the hands of his ex-wife. But of course, none of that matters. Reality doesn't matter. What matters, apparently, is ideology and biases. That's it. And of course, it didn't matter that there were a bunch of diversity boxes checked off on this because ultimately, it's not even really about that. It's about ideological conformity. It's not about truth. It's not about justice. It's not about this case. It's about the ideological narrative that must be conformed to at all times. The people who make these demands, They don't care about what's true. They don't care about what's right. They care about power. And that's it. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I'll see you next time.